Welcome to my Twisted League quick guide. This short guide contains several details that I can guarantee you haven't heard anywhere else, plus a bunch of details you could have heard. Luckily, I have stockpiled all the info given out by JAGEX from several different outlets which are less public, plus a little insider info for you all to learn about here. If you haven't seen my Twisted League Masterclass guide yet, and you want all the details that I won't be covering here, click the bubble in the upper right hand corner of the screen to open a new window and watch it after this short video. If you want access to all the great info that I'm going to cover here, click the link in the description to gain public access to our Discord server. The Discord server has many well-known Zeah-only players, maxed players, a couple of J mods who contribute to guides, information, item logs, maps and locators, and even more. Feel free to jump right into the conversation in the discussion chat. Much of the info I am presenting in this video can be found on this Discord. Our official Discord CC will be my CC, or clan chat, at Zeah Hero. Join my CC if you don't have Discord. The heads of the Discord server will also be in my CC to help answer questions and discuss methods or tactics for the Twisted League. The CC will become more and more populated as the league gets closer. I also plan to stream my progress on Twitch for anyone who wishes to follow along. Quick tips. An anti-dragon shield will be available to purchase at one of the shops in Zeah. XP lamps will also give multiplied XP rates. Hydra leather will drop as the ferocious gloves. The Dragon Hunter Lance and Kodai Wand will also be dropped as complete items. When purchasing a house from the estate agent, your house will automatically be located in Hosidius. There is no word whether 25 construction will be needed to buy the house, since 25 construction is required to move it to Hosidius. Normally, you can buy the house at level 1 construction. The items you start with will be the standard loadout that you receive after completing Tutorial Island. You are not required to choose a relic when you unlock a tier. You can unlock all tiers before you choose which relic you want. However, you will not see the next tier choice if you haven't selected the previous tier choice. But if you wait until someone else has opened all their tiers, surely then you will know which relic unlocks tiers that will benefit your playstyle the most. All clue steps that are not able to be completed within Zeah have been removed from possible clue steps. JAGEX will not be adding more clue steps to account for the few Zeah-only clue steps. There will be fewer unique steps, and all clue tiers will be available. Note, probably not beginner clues though. A 5 times XP multiplier was tested. The XP multiplier will likely be 3 times or 4 times. Though I do not have a screenshot here, it has been alluded to by Mod Flippy that relics or tiers may also grant XP multipliers which stack with the 3 times or 4 times base rate multiplier. All relics are expected to be completable within 7 to 14 hours of gameplay. This does not include the tiers. Items found on Zeah which require a quest to use, which has not been unlocked by JAGEX, will not be usable. Any pets received are automatically insured for free and will automatically be transferred to future leagues. Interesting ways to challenge our mechanical skills, like mouse clicking? You decide what this means. The ancestral robe color did not pass polling and will not be added into the game. All other polled content passed. There will be over 500 tasks which earn league points. Players are not expected to complete all of them. Eagle's Peak will also be auto-completed upon starting the Twisted League. Catching Chinchampas will be available. You will not be able to get a butler for your house, and the Barbarian Fishing Rod will be available in the Piscarilius Fishing Shop, which is just east of Piscarilius Bank. While auto-completion of Rune Mysteries does not unlock any content available on Zeah, it does unlock being able to use random event XP rewards on rune crafting. In tidbits of a conversation I had with Mod Husky, he discussed the urgency for Zeah-only players like myself to throw out our Zeah-only metas. He claimed the Twisted League will change them. So I don't necessarily know what this means or how exactly the metas will be changed. You decide. In our conversation, we also discussed that the only 99 cape that will be available with stat bonuses anyway, is the 99 construction cape. I assume if construction is your second 99, you can receive the trim cape, which also gives a +4 prayer bonus. It is not certain that the cape's abilities will be available. Mod Husky did not allude to that. However, in another comment, Mod Husky did infer that if capes were made available, they would be strictly for Fashion's cape, with no other bonuses or perks. This means the ranged cape cannot provide an Ava's effect. Mod Husky said one other interesting thing, and I'm paraphrasing here. He said, "Activities are meant to be busy in the early game for Twisted Leagues. While JAGEX has attempted to alleviate masses of people all trying to do the same things by adding several Twisted League worlds, he mentioned it would be wise to make your plans according to the potentially congested activities." Now, I had actually completed this video and now I'm redoing it because there was some information that just came out and I wanted to go ahead and insert that into this video, and that information is as follows. The overall Twisted League rankings will be determined based on how many accounts have earned at least 1 point. For example, the Rune tier will be earned if you place within the top 5% of all the people who have earned at least 1 point in the Twisted League. The blog has been updated with a changelog to show the updates JAGEX has made to the Twisted League. They do intend to draw attention to this changelog next Thursday. You can view it right now though by clicking the link in the description. The Dark Altar Devotion perk has been revamped to give bonuses to the player, which are more in line with the other starting relics. The changelog also definitively states the XP global base multiplier will be set for 5 times XP rate for everyone in the Twisted League for the entirety of the Twisted League. Husky previously mentioned that when players buy their house, it will automatically be located in Hosidius. I then asked if, since moving your house to Hosidius requires 25 construction, will you be required to have 25 construction to buy your first house instead of level 1? He said no. The accumulator relic will not work on Chinchampas. Mod Husky's opinion on a couple of relics can now be seen on the screen. Husky says that auto-burying bones with the Dark Altar Devotion while in the catacombs can be a pretty powerful combination. I pressed him a little bit further to see if he made that statement because he knows a lot of Konar's tasks will be in the catacombs, but he did not give a direct response, instead saying they may release the Slayer task list after a month of Twisted League, but then again he said they may not. Husky also states the Dark Altar Devotion would be stronger for those who want to do a lot of Slayer, but weaker if you want to skill, but that the relics you choose may ultimately account for your ability to be efficient in either slaying or skilling. That's kind of a broad answer with a lot of content within it to dissect. Then there was this gem. Just see the screen and draw your own conclusions. By the way, they both sent those eyeballs at literally the exact same time. I tried to keep pushing them, but I think they got tired of telling me so much, so I let others have a turn. Here, Husky explains the new buff to the Abyssal Accumulator relic from 80% to 85% saved runes and arrows actually equates to a 33% increase. I don't know, sounds like some crazy math magic to me. Mod Husky then began to make the argument for the benefit of Rapid Heal Prayer being used with the Dark Altar Devotion relic versus the newly updated Endless Endurance relic, which grants 4 times health regeneration. The question is, will the regen bracelet be available? Mod Husky didn't say yes, but yes, it will be, and he listed 2 sources for obtaining an Onyx gem to make it. The question, however, was not fully addressed or answered. If the regen bracelet gives 2 times HP regeneration, and the Endless Endurance relic now gives 4 times HP regeneration, and the normal game caps HP regeneration at 4 times, will the cap be removed for Twisted League? And if so, contemplate for a moment, if you will, a regen bracelet for 2 times regeneration, Endless Endurance for 4 times regeneration, and Rapid Heal Prayer for 2 times regeneration. This combination would provide 16 times regen, providing you with 16 free hit points per minute. Seems a little overpowered, and I think this question should be properly addressed. The Dragon Hosta will now drop from the Brimstone chest without being broken, and you will start the Twisted League with knowledge of how to use Hostas from Otto the Barbarian. The Dragon Hosta will now be available to use in the Twisted League. Tome of Fire pages, or burnt pages, will not be saved by the Abyssal Accumulator relic. Mod Husky reiterating to me, Dark Altar Devotion is not as weak as I believe it to be, except I didn't think it was so weak since our prior discussion on it, which I just showed to you a moment ago in this video. It just appears to me that the J mods are really wanting to allude that the Dark Altar Devotion Relic has tiers which really help with DPS. Using leagues to test unpulled content is something that was not discussed, but Mod Husky thought it's definitely an interesting idea. The Soul Bearer will not be available in the Twisted League because we will not have the ability to complete the Bear Your Soul mini quest. So what else should you know? First, let's discuss best in slot gear a little further. The best in slot gear, while much of it is obtainable on Zeah only, there is a rather large caveat to Zeah only best in slot. The detailed description of best in slot items, which I covered toward the end of my masterclass guide, is only the items attainable by a true Zeah only player. However, you may have seen these as well, which shows the gear that I did not discuss. That's because this gear, while it is possible to obtain and is better than the true Zeah only gear, it is gear obtained from clue scrolls. Most would believe the clue scroll gear loadout is absolutely impossible to achieve in 2 months. Technically, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're absolutely right. However, though it isn't confirmed, I have seen mentions that JAGEX may attempt to include higher drop rates for items, either from the start of Twisted League or through relics and tiers, or even both. This possibility, coupled with the fact of less clue scroll steps and all clue difficulties being completable, could make achieving a full third age setup plausible and even very possible. Plan to attempt to do as many clues as possible. It had also been discussed somewhere that the raid would be nerfed a little bit. I've recently found out it officially will not be nerfed. As a tip, you may be raid ready sooner than you think if you're going to raid with a group of people. If drop rates are increased, raids would be a good place to get gear that is even better than the gear I've shown on my raid ready gear visuals. Attempting early raids could be very beneficial to your long-term account success. And so, in finishing up, the Discord I am helping to populate with Twisted League content is buzzing with passionate players who are developing the best strategies, creating spreadsheets and itemized lists, guides, and much more. JAGEX mods have shown us much love and attention, and I just want to tell them, if any are watching, thank you so much. And I wanted to make this video to make sure everyone is aware of the information we have made publicly available. I am extending an invite to everyone watching. Join our Discord by clicking the link in the description below, or search for the server called OSRS Leagues on Discord, and or join our official CC by joining my clan chat, Zeah Hero, for the best in Twisted League content. Thanks for watching, and happy scaping.